tournament. I've seen all the games that has been played since on the 26th till yesterday, and the only games that brings any semblance of attendance is the game that Morocco is involved in. Any other game, you can practically count the number of people in the stadium. I was looking at the stats for women competition outside Africa. The average attendance is about 20,000, 21,000, you know, in stadiums. However, especially this particular WAFCON, the attendance has been very, very poor. If you compare that to the attendance of the last tournament, this one is much more appalling. What do you think is responsible for this? That's my number two. And I also want to take about it. A whole lot of people did not even know the WAFCON is starting on the 26th. There was no publicity, nothing about it. Another thing that a lot of people have complained about is the last time the WAFCON was shifted, a lot of people had already traveled. People had traveled for that particular tournament before Morocco and CAF disagreed about some few things, and CAF had to shift the tournament. What do you make of this? Fan apathy that we are seeing. I'm thinking it takes a whole lot away from the football. Imagine Bra Banda scoring 4 goals, having one contribution, and nobody is there to watch her. What do you make of this?
Like you see the way in football, in basketball, the way the market stars, right? Stars are being marketed right now.
Hmm.
Okay, take for example, um in the women's basketball, that's the WNBA. It was not being watched before. Like people barely attended games. Do you understand? People rarely pay attention to whatever they were doing. You understand? They were just like, I mean, you can put them in the category of the women's AFCON right now, like same category in the case of
Hmm.
attendance, in the case of
Hmm.
viewership and everything. Until something changed. What changed? A certain player, or let me say player, a certain player came into the league. A star they have not seen before. A star that has been pulling viewership, pulling numbers, pulling views from her college days. She came into the league and everything changed. Because she brought so many eyes to the league, she also got people attention to pay more attention to other teams that are in the league,
Hmm.
making the league one of the most almost as popular as the NBA right now. Even more
Hmm.
popular because they average more views than the NBA at some point.
Hmm.
You understand? What's my point? I feel like the WAFCON should market their stars because if you are not marketing your stars, look at football. There are numerous stars there that they are marketing, numerous. To the extent that if football cannot go unnoticed, you cannot tell me the Premier League or one popular league will start tomorrow and nobody will know.
Hmm.
Your stars have to be marketed. Oh.
Hmm.
I'm going away from the obvious. The obvious being that these people shifted the initial dates to another date because of what? What did they think will happen? That people will carry that same joy, eagerness from the first date and coming to the second date. Who wants to say they will not shift it again? They will rest now. So you want to come and deceive us again?
Well,
No,
that's
think
true.
about it.
They spent
If
money the
now,
last time and the
if
tournament
now,
not
if
happen.
now me now, 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 if they shift, they don't want to refund them because nobody will beat them if they shift it again. So they will rest. So think about all these factors are coming to the. I'm not even surprised. I'm not surprised. You deceive people the first time, right? Journalists, fans, everybody have flew to, have gone there to prepare for the WAFCON. You're now telling me you have shifted it.
Hmm.
You have shifted it. What do you expect? Nothing, just like that. You just shifted it. People were disappointed. Everybody
Hmm.
lost interest. You understand? Even the initial date was even more marketed and more precise than this one. This
True.
one was not
True.
known because nobody knew
True.
about it. Nobody cared. Nobody cared about this one. Nobody cared about the later date because they were like, okay, people should go and do whatever you want to do. Now see. So let's not be surprised because all these things are factors that played into the fact their stars are not marketed. You have stars like Barbara Banda. You have stars like the Chawinga sisters. You understand? You have like stars like Chebak. You have stars even in Adozie, Brighton goalkeeper. She's a star. These are
True.
stars you should market. Why are you not doing this? You're not marketing stars. You are shaping dates. You're not that big. Let me just say, WAFCON is not that. You're not that big like that to be doing all these things. You're still trying to be stable.
Hmm.
And any competition or tournament that is trying to be stable should do their possible best to do the right things. So that whenever any problem happens, you cannot take it to the back that you cannot take it back to the fact that you didn't do this one, you didn't do that one. But you're not stable, you're not that strong, you're misbehaving. It doesn't
Hmm.
make sense.
Hmm.
So let's not be surprised with the attendance numbers. I'm not surprised. I
Do,
just
do,
want
do,
to me, I
do,
just
do,
want to
do,
watch ball.
do you think? Yeah, I understand the fact that they messed up. A lot of people. I had a couple of colleagues on another platform that I appear on regularly. That they already made plans. They already traveled to Morocco. They had to come back. Wasted money. The money they booked for hotel and the rest of that. I don't know whether they got a refund or not. Apart from that, don't you think the organizers, Morocco themselves, they have a whole lot of part to play because I was hearing about the ticket sales being crazily high. That's number one. Even the organizers themselves, there was no publicity around the tournament like the one for last year. Because if you look at the last year, the last WAFCON that happened in Morocco, the female WAFCON that happened in Morocco, a game that Morocco is not playing, you still have sizable fans, appearing, coming up to show support. Practically, if any other country is playing that is not Morocco, you hardly find anybody that is Morocco watching that particular game. And the last tournament that they hosted, that was not the case. We had games that Morocco was not playing, and you still have sizable fans come out to cheer them on. Don't you think this is more of Morocco sending a message to CAF that yes, we might have hosted this competition, we are just doing it out of how would I put it now, out of our own sympathy, out of the good of our heart. We don't really need you guys here, don't come here again. Don't you think that's the message the Moroccan FA is sending to CAF?
Well, because when you talk about marketing, that's the job of the host nation to an extent, right? I feel like they had a year to market this particular World Cup tournament, and they didn't do that effectively. There's even let me just say there are broadcasting challenges for this World Cup currently. There are broadcasting challenges. Do you know why I said it? Because normally, as of last year, WAFCON, Sporting TV showed it, and
Mm-hmm.
some other like stake some other platforms that usually show these things, they showed it because there were no broadcasting issues. But this command they are not showing it. Before I can watch it game, I have to go to YouTube, you understand, look for a good Samaritan that will probably stream it, you understand, and the stream the stream sef will be lagging, right?
Hmm.
The stream will be lagging. That's if there's no light. So
Hmm.
these are the things, these are issues. So you can see that this is the part that falls to Morocco, right? This is where the blame will come to Morocco. If that's the message they are passing to CAF, if that's the message they are passing to CAF because maybe they want to leave Africa, like I said before, they want to join the Europeans, no wahala, let them go. They will not be missed. Trust me, they will not be missed. If they feel like they are no longer Africans, they want to be Europeans. I mean, okay, no wahala, let them go because there's no stress here. All right, there's nothing to stress about. If you are bigger than the Africans, you feel like you're not welcome into Africans anymore. You don't want to hold, you want to don't want to do this anymore. There's no problem now. Go. Simple and short. I don't feel like we should stress this matter. All right. So
Hmm.
this AFCON, WAFCON is here to stay, regardless of whether you want it to happen. It's here to stay. Me personally, I enjoy watching the WAFCON. I enjoyed it last year. I'm going to enjoy it this year. You understand?
Hmm.
So it's that simple. Attendance or not, viewership or not, Morocco or not, right? WAFCON is going to happen.
Okay.